I go back to that 1998 season, and apparently TD had a rib injury going in the last game of the season. He needed 177 yards to break 2,000 yards. We were so into it. One, I didn't even know he was injured. And two, there was no way he wasn't getting 170 plus yards. There's just, that wasn't even a conversation.
And the mindset was, hey, we're going to be in the playoffs. We're going to have to play our best football. How much are we going to play, TD? We don't want to get him hurt.
I'm only the fourth player in NFL history to go over 2,000 yards. He is 7 yards shy of that mark.
At any time you have a guy that's close to 2,000, which never happens, and not very often anyway. And so I think that it was, Terrell took great pride in it, but also those guys up front and wanting to get him that 2,000 yards. And so there's no question that last game we were counting it down.
He had 170-some yards to go with one game left before we go into the playoffs. And we're like, screw that, man. Where's he at? Like every play, we were like, where's he at?
One of the coaches had like the tally board, and they were charting it by hand. And so we're like, how many does he need? We're screaming over there, the coaches, and they're like, 57. We're like, all right,
It was just so important because of knowing that the type of teammate he was. He did everything he could for us. And we wanted to not only just put him in the record books, but now into the Hall of Fame by doing our part.
It just started where, it got the ball rolling, and all of a sudden we saw that 2,000 yard was in reach, and I think if I would have took him out of the game at that point, I think the team would have shot me.
He's behind Elway by himself. He takes the handoff, running left. Terrell breaks a tackle. He's got it. There it is. Terrell Davis is mobbed by his teammates on the sideline.
When you look at that season, he missed pretty much the second half of the Redskin game, the second half of the Cowboy game, the second half of the Eagle game, because we were just putting it on those teams. Like, he'd have 167 yards in the third quarter, 170 yards in the third quarter. They're just pulling him out.
I bet you if you tallied up the quarters, he came out early in a lot of games. Could have had a lot more yards. But again, that was a testament to his character. He could have been the guy dumping on the Gatorade cooler, saying, put me back in. But we were about winning Super Bowls. We weren't really about individual statistics. That's what makes his stats even better. He never really played for the stats. He just got them because he was so good.
I think it was a testament to our football team, how important they thought that 2,000 yard barrier was. They wanted Terrell to get it. It was a goal for them, and I think it was a goal for our whole offensive unit, or really our whole team.